What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 as Vijayanagar, or soon to be known, Hindustan. Because this part we're going to form Hindustan, because we kind of need the casus bellis to attack other people. So last time we vassalized Malwa, took some provinces from Gujarat who were then taken over by Sindh, began annexing Orissa, and that was pretty much it really. So we're going to pick up by boosting stability. Yep, boost stability. Bit costly. And then we are going to form Hindustan. So there we are, Vijayanagar. Again, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And Hindustan. And we become a nice green colour. So voila, Hindustan is formed. And if we unpause, where is it? Let's turn speed down a little bit. There we go. Casus bellis against everyone. So now we can enforce them. We don't have long. We have... how many years does that make? 25 years? Yeah, about 25 years to enforce all the CBs. But we've got plenty of vassals and got plenty of forces and everything, so we should be fine. So who's in this coalition? Let's see. Kathua, not a big deal. Don't think there's anyone particularly dangerous in that. Let's make sure Shan don't have alliances with anyone. Nope. Ming? Nope. You? Nope. Okay then. So we'll be fine to declare war against them. We'll probably take these 3 provinces, or these 4 in fact, sell these 3 to our vassal, and then we will, well, we'll have taken those provinces then. And hopefully by that time it's done, we'll have finished annexing as well. So they have an army there. And they're actually marching on me, which is fine by me. I will detach a siege to make sure that we do not lose our forces. 5th of November. There we go. You can march out now to get there. They're suffering a huge penalty, but they do have superior numbers. However, we will have our allies arriving shortly. There we go. Now they're starting to lose. Our numbers beat them. There we go. They are retreating. Oh, conversion successful. Our army's fighting with low morale, but we shouldn't have any trouble dealing with them. So you can stay there in fact and just heal up a bit. So our army's got poor morale at the moment. That should fix itself. We have plenty of money, so we should be building things. Oh, we can build armories. Yes, please. Docks. We apparently can build docks somewhere. Oh, there we go. And then we're out of money. Let's make sure our morale is going up. It is. Quite slowly though. I'd imagine it to go up quicker. So this place is going to fall first, then maybe followed by... maybe Juniper will fall before Bihar. Again, horrible with pronunciation. Oh, and the walls have been breached. We could assault actually, and I think we'd be able to just slaughter them. But I don't think there's a need to do that. We have a 21% chance of them surrendering, and that's only going to increase. Well, we were really close then. We got a 10 plus 9, 19. We were 1 off. If we had 11, we would have been able to take this place. Okay, you need to detach a siege and get ready. On the 20th, a 23,000 man army is going to arrive. There we go. You can jump in now. They're suffering a -1, or -2 to be exact. We'll get there on the 1st. So now it's 42,000 versus 8,000, and we should easily get rid of them. Still putting up a good fight. There we go. You can march back to there. Our men should be fine on their own. We have huge reinforcements from all our vassals. You two can group back up. What do we need? We need a 7 for this place to fall. There we go. We got our 7. You can march over to there now. Take that province. I think we'll need to fully siege them to get what we want out of this deal, because all these provinces here are quite expensive. That's a 4, that's a 6, a 6, and a 5. So they're all pretty expensive. Looks like they're getting ready to attack us, but we're going to accidentally march into them. Thankfully we do have reinforcements. Suffering a -1, but it's not devastating. They've got a really good general, a 3-4, or 3-4-2 in fact. He's brilliant. But our superior numbers, I think, are just crushing them. Good. You can march back to there. And group them back up. So we'll see what we can get out of this deal. We want these provinces. They are going to be expensive. Oh, that siege is done. You can head to there. In fact, you can continue heading on, head to there. Actually, that's probably a terrible idea. Oh my god, the attrition will suffer if we go there. See if we'll separate off a siege. Perhaps we won't suffer quite as badly. Let's check the attrition. Oh, loss of stability. Why did... What are you doing? Get out of there. That's a 15 attrition. That's ridiculous. Thankfully we'll get out before the month ticks by. So we're not going to suffer as much attrition. We need a lot of manpower to fully reinforce. They can't attack us though because these are mountains, so they suffer a -3 to attack. Oh, they're going for it. Let's attach a siege and make sure we are prepared to support. The 14th is when they'll arrive. Oh, decided not to. They're suffering attrition as well there. Quite a lot as well by the looks of things. We're not suffering it quite as much, but we're still suffering. Oh, that province fell. So how many do you have in you? Where's the button I'm looking for? Select the army. 9 and 4, so 13. And that means you, if we group you up, must have 12. So you need to separate in half, and you need to head there, and you need to head there. I think that's correct. Morale of armies, we'll choose you. Don't get much in terms of military power. We'll check what I just did. So that's 12, and you have how many? 13. So the 1 needs to go there, and the 2 needs to go there. Or the 10 as it is. Replace them. As soon as these guys arrive, I think we'll probably just siege through. Just assault. The walls are broken, so... Oh, here we go, they're coming in now. The 19th. There we go. Go join in. If we can hold out till the 7th, which we probably can because it's a -3. Yeah, we did. They retreated almost immediately. No, I think they actually retreated of their own volition. This is going to be a painful battle coming up. A -4. Yeah, I don't know if we'll win this one. And if we do, we're going to suffer huge losses. Thankfully, our vassal will be taking most of the damage. And look at our losses compared to theirs. They may kill most of us off, but we will win. And there's a limit to how much we can fight due to the mountains. So even with the -4, we still won. Any minute. Oh, we lost our heir. Oh, thank God, thrown us safe. Okay, that scared me then. We actually lost our heir, not our ruler, who is 69 now. And that is a huge amount of attrition. So we need to split you in half and get half of you out of there. Come on, half of you get out of there before the month ticks by again. There we go. So you suffering not as much attrition now. And soon they should give up. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can't take it. It's one too many. Well, we'll give up that one then. And we'll give all this to our vassal. We can also get some money out of it. As soon as that place falls. How long will it take? Shouldn't take much longer. We'll speed it up a bit. Back up to ×5. I apologise for all the coughing. So, how much longer? Not long now. We have a 28% chance, and we have a 35. So we should win pretty soon. There we go. 100%. You will give us what we want, and let's get ready to sell provinces. Yeah, I got confused then for a second. I was like, what? But I realise now that it was the wrong one I looked at. If we can't sell that one, actually, we could just release it as a vassal. Can we do that? Now, who receives that province? You do. And we can release you. So we will. And you are my vassal as well. We have one too many diplomatic relations. It's kind of annoying. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll lose one of them quite soon, I imagine. Oh, Nepal wants an alliance. Delhi, we will let you through. Nepal, we could accept actually, because we can vassalize them. Let's just sell this province off. Yes. The question is, do we want to vassalize them? I'd say yes. That way we could sell them all these provinces. So, would you become my vassal? You would. So I think we'll accept this one actually. We have royal ties after all. You can have access, you can have access. Who was that just now? With the elephant. Let's see if we can find them. I don't know who that was then. We gave access to someone, but I don't know who. We'll just head back to there and avoid all the unpleasantries that are the rebels. Our men are slowly making their way back now. I was hoping to group them up before they broke apart. There we go. It's going to take us a bit longer to finish annexing these guys. How long will it take? Another 4 years. The war exhaustion doesn't help. Can we reduce that? Stability. We can, so we will. That makes it go a bit quicker, so only 3 years now. We have diplomatic relations guy. We will choose attack. That will also increase the amount of men we get a month. And we can reboost that. You guys come home then, because apparently you're still in exile, even though you're not. We could start annexing these guys as well. Which, how long will that take? Not long actually, so I think we'll start annexing them as well. That's what we're doing, improving relations with Nepal. Yeah, we want to do that. So we're losing 1 diplomatic power point a month, not a huge deal. Mawa has insulted us, big deal. So Delhi, I think, is our next target. We don't have our marriage, so we could take Delhi and sell it all to Goa, or we could take Malwa and sell it all to them. We would have to break royal ties though, and they would become my vassal. I prefer to vassalize these guys peacefully, if possible, just so I don't have to deal with the stability hits. Oh, speaking of stability hits, we have a really good air as well. So we'll leave it at 1 for now. Who's at war? Have you just gone to war, or have you just built? No, they've just built a huge amount of units. Speaking of units, we are getting a fair amount. Again, it'll take a long time for us to fully heal. So, we're going to be out of war for a long time. Is my microphone turned on? Yes, it is. I had to make sure my microphone was turned on then, because I actually recorded a part, and turns out my microphone wasn't on. That was fun. 26 minutes without a microphone on. So... Juniper is pretty split up now. Dealing with them shouldn't be an issue. And then we can sell it all to Nepal. This province, who are you allied with? You are allied with Multan, who is allied with nobody of importance. So we could take out Bengal if we wanted and sell it to our vassal. No, we couldn't, because we're annexing that vassal and they won't accept provinces. But we can sell it all to sell that one to Nepal, or Assam, because Assam is also a vassal. In fact, who's attacking you? This is a what? A defensive war? Yeah. They're not going to win. So who's San aligned with? These guys? And Divat, was that? Yeah. Or Diviet, which is Vietnam. Ah, look at that there. Increased coring cost on essentially Vietnam. That would be devastating for us to do, but thankfully we have a vassal. We will probably have a vassal anyway. In fact, even if we don't, we can just release one. Reforms. What do we have at the moment? We have inflation guy. I'll take this inflation hit. It's quite painful, but it is going away slowly. Let's see, how much will that affect? Everything costs 3% more. And we have tons of money. I've been paying attention. Okay, let's get these marketplaces built. And then we'll get some more temples built as well. How long will it take to annex? Next year? In fact, this time next year they'll be annexed. So, Bengal. We could go against you. In fact, should we do that? It'd be a quick war. Yeah, I imagine going against... just attacking them and taking them out. I do want to make sure they're not allied with anyone important. I don't believe they are. I want to make sure we don't get any of the big scary people involved, like Ming. So we'll go against these guys and take out Bengal. Declare war. Our units are still pretty weak, but again, we shouldn't have to worry too much. We have a huge amount from our vassals, so I'm pretty sure we could just stay home and be quiet. We'll have to move our units to a better position so we don't suffer attrition within our own territory, because they like to stick their units on top of mine. So who are you? Are you my siege guy? You are not. You're the siege guy. Well, we'll have to swap them round as soon as we can. In fact, we could detach a siege, get the siege to move out. That won't work, will it? Or we could give you him. You guys could split in half. We take the guy with the general out. No leader. Put him down here. Instant teleportation. It's amazing, isn't it, how our generals can instantly teleport around the world and across the map. So now they have the siege guy there, and he's giving a +1. So hoping for some good rolls here. 11, that's pretty good. We've got another 9 minutes left before we have to end this part. Annexing, we've nearly finished annexing them. In fact, next month, is it? Yeah, next month we'll finish annexing them. Not a big deal, these units will just become mine. There we go. Integration is a slow process. Or they should have done. Unless they're... yes, they are stood on top of my units. Thankfully this province can hold quite a number, so we're not going to suffer from attrition. I think we'll probably fully annex. Should we? Yeah, we could fully annex quite easily and then give it away to Assam. Gonna have to start beating up Shan as well soon. Good news, diplomatic relation. Oh, that is good news actually. So we'll go to deal with these rebels, which our vassal is suffering from. We'll wait till the month is done and then assault, because it's only got 300 men. Just generally help out our vassal, because they are coring it all for us, so we probably should help them. Go, suffered some losses, but not a big deal. So we could vassalize them, or we could fully annex them. Oh, don't want to do that. Want to do that. I think doing that will be fine. Yeah, that looks fine. And we'll sell it to Assam. Sell province. In fact, you'll take it for money as well. 60 out of that. Wonderful. So now I have another vassal. And new mission. Insult. That's pretty easy, we can do that. Fling an insult at them. As soon as we have a diplomat back. I guess is military power as well. Which is always nice. For doing nothing. Yes. Incorporate Assam, and we'll hold off on doing that because we are going to start dealing with Shan now, so we'll sell it all to Assam and Bengal. Protect our brethren where? There? Well, we could do that, we have claims on this province. These 3 provinces here we have claims on, so we'd probably want to take these 3 provinces, sell them to Bengal, then take maybe those 3, sell it to Assam, and then take that one and sell it to Bengal as well. just to get the most out of our claims. Over here, our peace hasn't ended just yet. Could we just declare against someone? We're at 7 out of 7 relations. Yeah. You're not my vassal yet? Really? I thought I vassalized you. That needs to be corrected immediately. So who else do we have? Most of it's just leading vassal. Apart from Nepal and Malwa, we will take the administrative. Should probably improve relations with you as well. Soon we'll be able to up our tech once again. We'll hold off on choosing any missions or anything like that for now. The annexing will be done 2 years. Or a year and a half, in fact. And they'll be part of us. We could choose to do that one. And we'll hold off on doing it again. No need to rush doing them. I mean, we do get some good stuff later on, but again, that is later on. So let's think, what do we want to do next? Well, going after Sind is kind of a big deal. We'll have to do that. If we can get Muir to be our vassal, then we could sell these provinces to them. Or we could just create a vassal, if we wanted. What else do we want to do then? After we've attacked them, we'll probably go after Delhi, I imagine. Who are in a personal union with Sind, so we don't think we'll be able to do that. One of our advisors died. The important one died. Okay then. The +2, he's a bit expensive, but he'll be fine. I'd rather lose money than anything else. And it's not that much. We were making plenty of money. In fact, speaking of money, we should build more buildings, like armories and temples. We can even build constables. I'll hold off on doing that a bit. We'll get the 2s at least. We'll get those 2 going. Just because I want to keep up with manpower. So who's going to be next? Well, our truce it's expired with them, in fact. So we could go back to war against them and probably fully annex them, I'd imagine. Let's go deal with those rebels there. Still going to want to wait a few more months for manpower to start going back up. There we go. You can go to there. You are not my vassal though, that's the problem. Well, we could turn Juniper into our vassal. I much prefer to have these guys as our vassal though. Why are we not improving relations with you? You're annexing, you're improving relations. Yep. That annexing will be done in 2 months. Call to arms for Muir against... who? Against Mawa. Sure, I'll accept. It's not that hard. Has that military leader just died? He did. Well, we'll get a new one. That is terrible. Not the worst, but it's not a good one to have. It looks like they don't need my help. I'll go and stand about there, I think, just to make sure. Oh, you guys will become my vassal now. Integration is a slow process, but we have integrated them. Group you guys up. Why do we have mercenaries? Go away. Don't want nor need mercenaries. Missions to take that province there. No, we'll take that. We'll take that province eventually. All these provinces aren't Hindu, which is annoying. So we're going to have to start sending a missionary out to deal with them. You guys can go stand there. Culture accepted. So the revolt risk has gone down a bit at least. Rebels there. That's good. Hopefully we should be able to deal with them. Nope. They have a general, I'm guessing. No, we have a general in fact. Which is not very good. Well, we've won now at least because our big stompy unit just arrived. Hunt them down, please. And you go stand somewhere where you're not about to get killed horribly. Full annexation was demanded, not a big deal. We can still vassalize them soon. In fact, we'll send them a gift and get it done with. On the 13th. What time are we on? Oh, we're over on time. Okay, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to see more. And I will see you guys next time.